All right, cool man, cool brother, cool brother. Oh, cool brother. So, TikTok, why'd you do it to me, guys? Why did you do it to me? You guys did me dirty. You kicked me off. You kicked me off the live stream for you penalized me for no reason. It's not cool, bruh. I don't know why you did that, friend. You said that I was being violent. That's just crazy. I was watching some other live streams. They're like, and bro's like, it was honestly. I mean, the kid could rap. I mean, he seemed like he was younger than me. Anyway, the dude could rap. He was killing it, kind of. But everything he said was like, he was white like me, which was fine. It's good. But he had like a cross on his neck, big cross, and then I think he had another 3 crosses, and the whole time he's like just like rapping about like, Shawty gonna shut me out, pull out my blick and let it spray like God. I want him in that finish God, finish she don't see no salt. Like the whole time he's like, she gonna give me brain, she gonna give me toppy, she gonna give me head, she gonna give me sloppy, she gonna give me she gonna get it wetty. She like the whole time he's talking about getting his dick sucked. He really likes that. That's important to him. It's good. I like getting okay. I don't want to piss off TikTok and be vulgar and get kicked off again. I think they just punished me because my live streams weren't getting enough views. I think that's really what it was. I think they were just like, you don't get enough views and you're taking up too much bandwidth because you're on here for hours. You're out of here, dude. You're penalized. Make your thing better. All right. I guess everybody's asleep tonight. We got one friend on Twitch. What's happening? I feel like there's always one person on Kick. There's like one homie that's always watching. I don't know who you is. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. I always got somebody. There's always somebody that hangs out on YouTube too. They're in and out. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna. First things first. I'm gonna just play around with this. Play around with this song that I had from yesterday. I'm just wrapping up songs. If you're new to the channel, which I guess most likely you would be. I'm like wrapping up a bunch of songs right now. That Pavement song is not gonna get released. I just decided like I can't get the mix right, and I think I can't get the mix right because it's not meant to be. I'm happy that I came back to it. I'm happy that I have a version of it on my phone that is like okay. But it doesn't sound as good as everything else. It's also a different genre of music, I'd say, which is fine, but it doesn't like tie together. It just isn't. If it was mixed better, it'd be fine. But it's just I can't get the mix right, and it seems like everything else I can. Although the vocals on here, I definitely like distorted them, but it's kind of a vibe, so I'm into it. But yeah, on that one, everything just is like. Bleh. Anyways, I think I fucking really like this where it goes like right here. Wait. One second. Let me put this in my headphones. Alright, yeah, so we'll just play it from the beginning. I'm gonna work on this little section right here first, and then I'm gonna add some drums, so like right here, and then I'm gonna shop for some things. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I hate that piano right there. It's not good enough. Making it harder doesn't sound better. Let's more. More compressed does not make it better. Let's see if we take down the brightness. Alright, you wanna play that game? Alright. Let's do this. And then just do hold up, transform. Hey, calm down now. Don't do too much. Don't do too much. There is a new thing, I think, that you can like in Ableton. See, it's like I've been using this for so long, but some of the new features I don't necessarily have under this little generate thing looks sick. I used this for a bass line one time and it worked really well. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to figure out oh wait, hold up. Is my screen set up right? Yeah it is, alright. I'm gonna try to figure out how to splay the notes without doing it manually. Cause I know there's a way to do it and I need to get good at like integrating all the like AI and quick stuff to make life easier. Alright, let's look up a little video on YurTurb, on the Turbus Yervis. I'm also going to download some new plugins tonight on the live stream, and I'm also doing the live stream kind of like late in comparison, but whatever, right? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, TikTok friends, become our friend, you know, do the thing. Jump on here, say words, YouTube, friends, be a friend, say hello. Drop a little like, drop a little comment. Twitch. Everybody now, put your hands together. Let's get the people in. Let's. All right, that's enough awkward clapping. What was I doing? I was getting the YouTube video pulled up to see how to like spread the chords in YouTube or spread the chords in Ableton. Look at me with my long hair. That is the fucking craziest front picture. I just look like a gremlin. What's happening?
Don't be the biggest out like pop star.
Good
morning.
Creatine, baby. Get that creatine. Oh, those are some pre-made egg sandies. I'm slaving away at my work. Getting that bag. Making a bag off the bags. What a champion. Okay. Anyways, how to strum chords in Ableton. Alright, let's watch a little video.
FL Studio has always had click on strum right from the piano roll. In Ableton, you can't do that. So I'm gonna load up a MIDI file. If you look at this MIDI, it's not strummed, it's right on the grid. What you want to do is put an arpeggiator on the track. Arpeggiator device in Ableton and add it before your instrument. It's gonna do the ARP thing. What you want to do is turn off sync so it's in free, and you want to set repeats from infinite to 1. So it does that. The next thing you want to do is you want to take the note length device in Ableton and you want to add it right after the arpeggiator. When you play with the length knob on the note length device,
Money, boys! Alright, we're about to make a little plugin called Strum. Alright, so we're just going to do that, and then we're going to save that, so then we never have to do it again, you know what I mean? Alright. Alright, how's it doing, bloke? I should work on my accents more. I've been working on my Borat. Like, hello. Oh, wait, hold up. Fuck, I fucked that up. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Stop that. Stop judging. I know what you're doing. Hello, my name is... I can't do it with my headphone. Hello, my name is Borat. Fuck, I'm fucking it up like crazy right now. I'm just nervous. I'm having performance anxiety. That's what's happening. Oh, wrong numbers. Oops. Alright. Well, alright, so now we got this in here. So, from... Alright, so we got that, and then we're going to, okay, chord, note length, boom. Alright, we're going to group these together in a little thing. We're going to hit group, and then we're going to open this up, and then I'm going to relabel this strum. And then we'll work on the macros in a second. But until then, we're going to get this right. Alright, so the first thing he said to do, he's using a different one. But I think I can still make it work. So we don't want it to be that. We want it to be on 1. Maybe that. Maybe that's what he said. What did he say? He said steps, the gate. I don't know. Wait, hold up. I gotta go back. I didn't listen well enough.
Look at this MIDI. What you want to do is put an arpeggiator on the track.
Yeah, you
Arpeggiator device in Ableton and add it before your instrument. It's going to do the ARP thing. What you want to do is turn off sync so it's in free, and you want to set.
All right, turn off sync so it's in free. Boom. That's what that means right there.
Repeats from infinite to 1.
Repeat from infinite to 1. Whoa. 1. Repeats 1. Retrigger off. Alright. Alright, we got it. Boom. And then note length. Put that at 0, and then the first macro we're gonna map is to the rate, and then we're gonna map this one. Oh wait, hold up, hold your little tiny horses. All right, let's put this back to 0, and then we're gonna map this one to the length. All right, lovely. All right, and I'm gonna label this one rate, and label this one length. Very, very tough stuff right here, team. Very hard, very intellectual things happening. All right. So, and then just change the rate. Well, oh, what the fuck? It didn't map it, did it? Map, little bastard. All right, wait, hold up. Boom. Oh, damn, I'm doing this wrong. Boom, map it. All right. And then this one onto here, and then hit map again. All right, bam, there it is. Oopsies, didn't do it right the first time. All right, cool. Now I want it to like be at like 33-ish because that's where it sounded cool. Change the lane or length. Let's change the length first. Change to randomize this. Let's do a little bit of something else. Random. Let's add random in here. And then choices. Sure. Let's do 8 choices. Chance. I don't know. Fucking 25 or some shit. I don't know. We'll see. And then. To do the notes though. Wait, hold up. How do I make this work? I have not played with this one, so I'm not exactly sure how to make this work. I feel like I need to use this is MIDI. This is MIDI effects. But I don't need it to necessarily affect the MIDI. I need it to be more of like probably an audio effect, to be honest, like a shaper. Yeah, that's what we need. We need shaper. Hey, man. Yeah, why was it fighting me? It didn't want to go. Oh, it won't go in there because it's part of the MIDI. What a dirty little fucker. Alright, hold up. Okay, it can change it from there, but it can't change it. What a pain in the ass. That's not exactly what we wanted to do. We need to adjust it in a different way, but to do that, I need it to be, well, I just don't want it over there. I want to be able to adjust it from fucking in here, so then it's all in one thing. What a pain. Alright. Are we just gonna keep it like that for right now? Because it's not that big of a deal. I'm like not too worried about it. gonna do is I am gonna automate it because I do not want that shit to sound the same every single time. I'm gonna like dial it down some and then leave it like there or like right in between. I don't know. And drop it down a lot. Push it up some more. And then just duplicate that because that's an uneven sequence. Alright, let's see how that sounds. It's probably it's just like a little nuance thing anyways. Alright, that 70 though is a little too much. Let's calm down with the 70. Let's just go down here to like 38. That's fine. Gonna be fine. All right, now let's duplicate that because the 70 is too much. That's that's a lot. All right, now let's put the overdrive on this. No, we're not gonna do the overdrive because I have an issue with using overdrive on everything because I just love distorted things apparently. Let's not do that. Let's just add a fab filter because there's not even an EQ on this in general, so it'll be fine. All right, and then we're gonna go into the Pro Q. We're gonna open this up as well. We're gonna take, so all these low notes are gonna dial all the strumming back because it's just too much in my opinion. Let's just pull it all down. And I did just add that low end in the piano just to pull it right back out, but at least if it's in there, then it's like hanging out, you know? Very nice, and then we'll just take this. Okay, that's all I care about for right now. But let's do, I wanted to add like another like sound there, but I wanted something that was like kind of like, I wanted to honestly like guitar, but let me see what chords I'm playing. Maybe I can play some guitar on it. Alright, so B flat, let's see, is that B flat minor? It goes B flat, D, it's B flat major 7. So B flat major 7, and then, alright, and I play guitar, but I don't like know all the chords by heart. Honestly, I play like things that sound cool to me. I did have this cool idea recently. I like this one a lot. It goes like, let me see. I'll play it. This goes like, is it this? Oh, that's gonna fuck me up, isn't it? Alright, just hang out over there, little Bobby. Alright, let's see, Alright, and the lyrics are like, I heard you crazy, crazy in love with me. I heard you out there. Oh, let me take my headphones off. I heard you crazy, crazy in love with me. I heard you out there, somewhere in destiny. starts with the letter O. I heard the Shania. Not too far, not too far, not too far, not too far. I heard you cozy, fire in the winter snow. I heard you wild, don't like life too slow. I heard you goofball, baby, that's just like me. I heard you out there, you're what I need, what I need, what I need, what I need. That's all I got right so far. Alright. Anywho, so let's find the chords for this song. B flat minor, B flat major, and then D, A. Let me look at another thing. I am not master. I'm not master. Alright, let's see. D, A. I inverted the chords, so it goes, what is it? 1, D. Okay, so then D major. Is it the D major, and then what's the root note of this one? F, A, C, F major, and then A minor. So B flat major, D major, F major, A minor. All right. Now, let's look up what those chords look like. And they're all like, I think they're all like 7th or 9th chords or some shit like that. I'd have to be more invested. But I just need to play some sort of inversion of that on the gizzitar. On the glizzitar. That's an interesting name for it. I have like a guitar chord book somewhere that like I just always cheat with. But I don't know where it's at right now. Actually, wait, hold up. Wait, hold up, friend. Wait, hold up, friend. Oh, no, not there. No, but this does have the other phone on it, but that does not really matter that much. Old Fish Glover. Old Annabelle M. Akado. Sharpie, Sharon Sharpie. Plenty of folks. Thank you, friends on YouTube. Drop There it goes. Your connection is great. We have switched you to a higher thing. What's up, Sawyer Williams? Yo, that's actually the name of my neighbor's son. Alright, well, hello. Make sure to drop some love. Make sure to be friendly and say hello. Alright, so I was going to play some guitar over this, but now I hate that idea, so I'm not going to do it because it's too hard. I'm not really one to give up like that, though, so maybe I will do it just for the sake of being a champion. Let's see. Come on. Oh, I'm on the other screen. Alright, everything is lovely. Oh, I'm... So all my plugins. Now I gotta reopen this session. Audio track. Move my cellular device off of the thing. Is insane. Oh, well, it would be. I mean, I have the live stream and everything going on, so obviously. I need to hear it looping with the arpeggiator. cable in here and sheet the bar chord. So I can make my strumming easier. This. Okay, so then that will be. I'll just like do a little. Damn, my chest is so tight right now. Holy shit, it hurts. Oh, it's not friendly, son. All right. Alright, so we're gonna put that chord in there. I'm gonna hit it. Oh, way there now. Hey there now. I know I can rename this clip. Come on, bro. I hit Command R, dude. F major. Alright, cool. So now that was it. That's cool and everything. Let's take that there, and then let's do the B was what? It was the first one, and then it was the 3. So then it'd be. And actually, let's make an audio track like right below this that I can put these on so that I can still record onto this other one. All right, and go. Yeah, I think that's what I want. This is very cheaty. Judge me as you wish. I accept your judgment. Alright. But and then I'm probably gonna like pitch up. I might pitch up a few notes in there to make them what I want instead of like replaying it, just because it's already an electronic song, so it'll just make it sound more electronic, which is fine with me. Alright, maybe like. Yeah. We'll figure it out in a second. I don't know if I want to change it yet. Alright, what was the other one? It was A. No, it's D. And that would have been that's this one. That's this chord. That's what that is. hit the bass note a little bit too early or some shit. It's right on the line, but it sounds funny. Alright, it was the right thing, but it's not the right thing, so I'm gonna redo it. That was the right thing. This last thing say? Herky Durky, old herky jerky boys. Let's see. The last thing is, oh shit, that's not what we want at all. A C A minor. That's what that is. A C. No, it's not actually. A C. There's no E. It just goes to the F. So it's really F A C, which will just repeat the F. It's just inverted with no D in it. But it is not a minor. It's kind of A minor. Alright, let's see what the A minor chord looks like. Let's see if it sounds okay over it. A minor guitar. Oh yeah. We know that chord. We know that chord. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll work. Alright, there it is. That's not what I wanted to play though. I love hitting those high notes right on the last thing. It's like, I do that shit all the time. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. That was not me being Jamaican. It was me being Jamaican. Alright, here we go. What would that be? Was it? We're just gonna replace that last little note right there. Old hacker boys. Alright, and then let's clip gain this one up some to match the other ones. Clip gain this one up a little bit. And then that should all match. Alright, let's duplicate that for this intro part. And then let's put like a phaser or something on it probably to like make it sound a little bit more electric. We'll put like an amp on it to make it sound a little bit more electric-y. Put an amp. let's add a delay to it to make it sound more. Together, and then I'm just gonna pull that there. Kind of line everything up a little bit, not go crazy with the lining up, but just kind of make it line up for the most part. Depending on like the song, I definitely, honestly, I don't really record me playing guitar much for like songs. I like practice writing songs with guitar, but it's always time to start. Always time to start. Sometimes I do it with a looper. I like record the guitar in the looper. All right, cool. Alright, then it has like the ARP at the beginning, so it's so clean, and the vocals I had to mix like super distorted because they just like didn't. I just did not like them. Alright, I'm just gonna take this whole section. We're just gonna pretend like it doesn't exist. But I think I might take this guitar thing and put it like right here, maybe. We're gonna try it out. But this intro section is gonna get gone. It's gonna get gone. Sorry, team, but it's gonna get gone. Bye. Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, watching the waves wash by, getting out no repair. All the days go by, I've been keep that little guitar thing or not?
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, watching the waves wash by, getting out no repair.
I think it can work. It just needs to be like a.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair. Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair. Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair. Watching the waves wash by, getting out no repair. Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair. Watching the waves.
Yeah, it's gotta change the rhythm of it, I guess. But I think that works, and then I gotta change the last one, so right there.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair. Watching the waves wash by, getting out no repair. All days go by.
Cool, that sounds cool. I like that. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah! Alright. I hope you stub your toe. I hope your coffee burns your mouth. I hope your grocery bags break walking into your house. People, thank you for whoever spammed the like button real quick. I appreciate that for real. I know you're gone now, but you did it, so thank you for that. Hopefully you subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Alright. Anywho, is anybody on YouTube right now, or does it just say somebody's on YouTube but they're not actually there? And is anybody on Kick or Twitch, or does it just say that somebody's there? Because it says one person's there. It's really a sad sight. If you're looking at it from my side, it's really a sad sight. I wish people would watch my stream sometimes. It's okay. That's alright. I won't cry about it, I promise. I might cry about it. Alright. Hopefully the last 2 minutes. I need to lock in with these clipping stuff. I really need to lock the fuck in. I need to lock in. Every time I do something that's like important to whatever's happening, I need to clip that shit so I can montage it at the end and be like boom, 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 boom. Here's what happened. You know what I mean? This is what I did. This is what we do, son. Alright, so that's cool. I like this shit.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair. Watching.
Although, I'm going to add the treble back, take the bass out, and then try this again.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair. Watching the waves wash by, getting out no repair. All days go by, I will disappear. Oh, that's right, my lord, we can live in fear. So let's try, even when the money's low. Let's dance in a thunderstorm, chasing our future. Arms wide open, oh, we'll keep going, babe.
Alright, the guitar is not happening in the second one. I'm just going to put that out there for everybody to know. Also, I'm going to hit control. I'm going to save this where we're currently at, but I'm going to go back to an older version of this so I can export something out of it. There was like this little vocal thing that was right in the second verse that I deleted because it wasn't, I didn't think I wanted it. And I told myself, I said, Isaac, don't do that, bro. You know that you're going to want that later. And I did. Oh, man. It's gone. It's not even in this one. Frankfurt, Germany. All right, hold up. We got to go back to an earlier version even. I could have sworn I late saved it in this one. What? That's not cool. Well, that's not good. Oh, hopefully there is still a version that has it, I guess. It was pretty cool. It was like a... It didn't sound like that. I'm just kidding. Alright. Music. Yeah, alright. We're going in the right direction. Anti-Perfection Project. I think we're in October. Yeah, October was supposed to be when this was finished. Oopsies. Alright. It's in this one. I know it's in this one. Does anybody else's chest hurt? My chest is just like tight in the center of it. I did do chest exercises today, but I don't know. I don't know if that's really part of the thing. So we brought this a long way.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, watching the waves wash by, getting high on the repair. Oh, days go by.
Yeah, I mean, it just sounds so like straight right there. You know what I mean?
Chasing our future, arms wide open. Oh.
That is what I want. Alright, I'm gonna hit Command J on this. I probably don't need to put as much distortion on the vocals, I'm gonna be honest. But, you know... I think I'm ashamed of them a little bit because I have so much auto-tune on them, so I'm like masking the auto-tune with distortion. But, because I don't really need that much auto-tune on my voice anymore whenever I record. So, whenever I'm going back on these old songs and it has that much auto-tune, I'm like, damn, man, I'm going to have to just put a bunch of distortion on it, I guess. But because I'm trying to like almost like make it sound like a remix. I think that's kind of like where it's at. It almost just sounds like a remix of a song, but it's the real song. Anywho, all right. So let's have like a little track right there. Boom, and drag this in there like that, and then let's see what it sounds.
Chasing our future, arms wide open. Oh, we'll keep going.
Alright, then let's make this shit like real wide. Let's make it very wide because it needs to be wider than the vocals. So let's do the what I used to go to was the Sound Toys, and then the Micro Shift. And yeah.
Chasing our future, arms wide open. Oh, we'll keep going, baby, even when we're broken. 'Cause days go by, how they disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. Chasing our future, arms wide open. Oh, we'll keep going, baby, even when we're broken. 'Cause days go by, chasing our future, arms wide open. keep going, baby, even when we're broken. 'Cause days go by, how they disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. So let's travel even when the money's low. Let's dance in front of the storm. Click down to the walls below. 'Cause life's more fun when you live it.
I'm not watching myself when I'm doing these things, and I probably look ridiculous, but I love this. I love music like this so much. I know it's old, like I know it's not like popular anymore, but it still sounds good to me. All right.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, watching the waves wash by, getting how no pair. Oh, days go by, I let disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, watching the waves wash by, getting how no pair. Oh, days go by, I let disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. So let's travel even when the money's low. Let's dance in front of the storm. Click down to the walls below. 'Cause life's more fun when you live it. 'Cause life's more fun when you live it. 'Cause life's more fun when you live it. Chasing our future, arms wide open. Oh, we'll keep going, baby, even when we're broken. 'Cause days go by, how they disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. So let's travel even when the money's low. Let's dance in front of the storm. Click down to the walls below.
Wow, that delay's sick. Maybe I should let it delay harder there. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna pause that shit for even longer. We're gonna go like this. Wait, hold up. Like this. Like this. Like that. Right? Like that. Are we gonna really make it pause? That's a long ass pause, son. That's crazy. Let's see how it sounds. Maybe it'll work. Alright, let's see.
So let's travel even when the money's low. Let's dance in front of the store. Click down to the walls below. Cause life's more fun when you live it.
Alright, I did accidentally forget to move the drums over, but it kind of sounded alright, so maybe I'll keep that first part of the drums right there. Is that sick or is that stupid? Let's see. Let's do it again. Maybe we do, if we do that, maybe we do the automation again and just ramp it up real quick. Just blast it out of the water. Alright, let's see.
Click down to the walls below. Cause life's more fun when you live it.
Okay, yeah, that's cool, but we gotta pause it like right there because that first kick did not hit because that shit was on, because this automation was on the transient. I need to stop using expletives whenever they're not necessary. That is ridiculous. See? It's like, I don't need to add an expletive all the time. It's like not necessary. I cuss way too much. Alright, here we go.
Cause life's more fun when you live it.
Alright, that's cool. I like that. The only thing I'm like not a fan of yet is just this build up right here. It needs to be... I'm gonna take this guitar off my lap because it doesn't need to be on my lap anymore. What's up? I see somebody's on YouTube. How's it going? Appreciate you being here. Anybody that sees this, thanks for being here. Thanks. Appreciate it. Alright. Alright. Why is my bedazzled sweater worth more than their bedazzled sweater? I don't know. You tell me. Oh yeah, I don't need it to be up that high. I need to be down like that. So I have to keep the camera down. But if the camera's down, then I have to sit down like this. And my back is angled. There's no like, it's not proper posture by any means. It's very improper posture. Alright, so with all that being said, there needs to, I think the drums are like lacking a little bit. They're pretty cool, like right in the build up, like they're...
So let's travel even when the money's low. Let's dance in front of the store.
I like the drums right there. There's good percussion there that I like salvaged from like what I used to have in here. But the drop is good too. The bass, like the basic of it. It doesn't need to be complicated. It doesn't need to be complicated, but do I want to overcomplicate it? I do. I do want to overcomplicate it. That is actually what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of that. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's just... We're just gonna start with a little tambourine tap on the downbeats, and then we're just gonna copy and paste, and then we're gonna move over to this one, and then we're gonna duplicate that. So then it just kind of does that. That's gonna be our first step, and we're gonna see if we hate that. We might hate that. Yeah, we hate that. So what we're not gonna do is that. What we're gonna actually do is put it on the off beat like that. And then we do the classic, just the classic. Just repeat it. Just repeat it a bunch of times. So then it goes. Okay. got that. All right, what other elements are we gonna add back in here? We're gonna add this like little construction sound. Sure, why not? Let's fucking add it. Let's add it right at the. Let's add it right at the pinnacle right here. Can't even hear it. Can't even hear what's happening. Doesn't even matter. We don't. That's like unnecessary. But what we can do is we can stretch it out like this. Because then it sounds like this. Crazy work. All right, and then we're gonna duplicate that, and then reverse that, and then we're gonna. I think it sounds sick. Alright, but on the build-up part, it doesn't need to be that much. It just needs like this little section right here, because everything, like all of it, is it was a little cumbersome right there with all the other noises. But I think I am gonna put it right here as well.
Life's more fun when you live
And then
chasing our future, arms wide open. Oh, keep going.
I don't know if I want to go like full cheesy boys and just like. I don't know if I want to make it all like with the kick drum and the down. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I think I do actually. That's what I want. I want to go.
Life's more fun when you live
I think that's what I want. No, not solo, dude.
Life's more fun when you live
Yeah, we're just gonna go simple. We're gonna go simple with it, and then on that end piece right there, I think we're gonna take up the right here with the drums. We're gonna take it into the other motion where it goes.
life's
No. We need the other mode. We need the other mode. All right, let me see. This should be able to. I should be able to change that, but apparently I can't. I think I can. Come on. Oh man, and the smile. Intensity, device on, off. Boom. Damn, it is really truly a one knob in all of its glory. All right, so we don't actually want that then. We need to duplicate the endless smile, but then click on this one's one knob, and then we're going to delete all that automation because it's not going to be necessary, because it's going to be a different thing. All right, and then we're going to change the thing to, I think it's the Dynamite one that has the like repeat effect that I like, or well, that is going to work for this scenario. I like all the things that plugin does. The plugin kicks ass. All right. That's not it. Maybe I don't have it up high enough. It needs to be up higher. Is that what the issue is? Come on, I need the fucking repeat one. What a pain, what a pain, what a pain. Alright, it's fine. We'll automate this like this, and then right here, we're gonna have to we'll go into the MIDI. We'll just make a big MIDI file, join the MIDI file, boom. Alright, lovely. And then we're gonna go in here, and then copy, paste, put them next to it. Then we're gonna take these down in velocity, and then we're gonna just also shift them forward a tiny bit. Come on, bro. Damn it, I lost it. Look at that. Alright, that should be good. Alright, and then the frequency situation. Whoa, that's interesting. I was thinking to myself, I was like, why is the kick not as like dominant in the chorus as like it was previously? Well, because it had a bunch of frequency taken off the top end, which is not letting it cut through the mix quite the same way. Let's see. That's some of the hardest shit you've ever heard in your entire life, and you just don't want to like it for some reason. But it's not because it's not amazing. It's because it's another reason that I don't know. I don't know what it is, but that is amazing. Bro, you just a little hater, bro. You just a little hater. You don't know. You weren't engaging with Izzo Day because you're a hater. That's why. All right.
Cause life's more fun when you live it.
All right. So then we're gonna take it like that maybe, and then do like a filter sweep like that on it maybe. I don't know. I don't necessarily love that. I don't really even care about any of that actually. I think what I could do is I could go like down and then back up like that. I think that could kind of sound cool maybe. We're just gonna draw this down. I'm like I don't really need that much of like this stuff, so I'm like, cause that's the endless smile, so it's just kind of adding that like extra or whatever. But I already have plenty of happening, so it doesn't need to really be there. It still doesn't hit the way that I want it to, probably because I'm like not doing it right. Let me see. Probably needs to come down like that, like Alright, and then maybe I do need to have a fucking.
Cause life's more fun when you live it.
Alright, I just have this intuition, just like build Build percussion perk. I don't even know. We're gonna just look this and we're gonna type in like loops and then we're just gonna like. That's sick. Alright, we might just take the end of that. That shit's crazy. I'm just gonna add. Oh, dang it. Every time I'm on the live stream, I'm learning to adjust that I cannot have drag and drop method. It does not work across the screen. I can't just drag it across the screen if there is a full window open. Alright, add a. Wait, just audio. Boom. Alright, very nice. Alright, then let's drag this down here because that does work. Alright, so then it will go like that. And then let's see. Does it sound good at all? Or, oh, that's not the right place. Let's dial down the volume a little much.
Cause life's more fun when you live it.
Alright, that worked. That fucking worked real nice. Yeah, that was perfect. That was a fucking perfect loop.
Cause life's more fun when you live it.
Smacking, son. Smacking. I have this one song that goes like, if I made this, I made it. Could give a fuck if I'm famous. Look at my skills. Look at my work. Keep my tail on the pavement. To the day that I'm blessed my wings. Get up high flying like the planes is.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, watching the waves wash by, getting high on the pier. Oh, days go by, I let disappear. Oh, that's why we can't live in fear. So let's try living when my money's low. Let's dance in a thunderstorm. Cliff down to the waters below.
Hold up. I need to figure out. Oh, whoa there, Wilson. Not the side chain. I do want to know, like, I thought there was a way on here to change the EQ of where the compressor was, almost like a mid-band, but I guess, is it only for the sidechain? No.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair.
It does work. It does work. What a joyous thing.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, watching the waves wash by, getting high on the pier. Oh, days go by, I let disappear.
We're gonna have to add a little de-esser because that is active, to say the least. That is active, to say the least. Alright, let's see. Sound toys.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, watching the waves wash by, getting high on the pier. Oh, days go by, I let disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. So let's try living when the money's low.
Alright, let's see if I got enough volume out of the vocals now.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, watching the waves wash by, getting high no repair. Oh, days go by.
Honestly, I'm leaning into it. I don't care. I'm going full auto-tune. You can hate me or love me, whatever.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, watching the waves wash by, getting high no repair. Oh, days go by, I let disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. So let's try living when the money's low. Let's dance in thunderstorm. Clip down to the hospital. Cause life's more fun when you live it. Cause life's more fun when you live it. Cause life's more fun when you live it. Chasing our future, arms wide open. Oh, we'll keep going, baby, even when we're broken. Cause days go by.
Hard as shit. Very good. I can help your stream, community help it. 1,500 followers, 700 viewers. Just join my Discord. So many of you. There's so many of you guys doing that, doing whatever you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna hit save. I'm gonna hit collect all save. We absolutely slayed. We've been in here for way longer than I expected to be in here. I did not expect to be up till 2 o'clock working on this. I expected. I do want to go. I want to look at one more that in the old session. I want to see if there's like some background vocals that are tied to the first verse. Because as of right now, I got none, and I think it could be cool, but there is not. Dang it, dude! I knew it. I knew there wasn't, but I was hoping. Well. Alright, well I'm going to go back to the last one, and I'm not going to master it tonight, but I do want to print out a version of it, I guess. I don't know. I don't really need to. I don't really need to listen to it other than when I come back. I need to probably have fresh ears. I need to put a master. All I need to do, all I got left is just to put a limiter on there and make sure it's not like ridiculously loud. That's like pretty much, and I could probably dial back some of the EQ stuff. I could try to do it right now, but honestly, I'll probably just mess it up. Should I try? I want to try because I'm impulsive, but maybe I shouldn't try to combat my impulsivity. I'll put the limiter on here though. I'm Oxford. I'm an Oxford boy. A very good Oxford boy. Me and my puppy Thomas. Very good Oxford boys. The Oxford boy. The Oxford limiter is what I need. Let me do the VST3. All right, boom. And then we're gonna do no dither, none of the dither. We're gonna do negative one. That's all we're gonna do. -1, and then we're gonna do.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, watching the waves wash by, getting high on no pair. Oh, days go by, I would disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. So let's travel even when the money's low. Let's dance in front of the storm. Cliff down to the waters below. Cause life's more fun when you live it.
I can tell you right now, the vocals don't need to be as loud as they are. I can probably drop them back down to like -3 or some shit like that.
So let's travel. Cliff down to the waters below. Cause life's more fun when you live it. Cause life's more fun when you live Cause life's more fun when you live it. Sun in our eyes,
I might fuck this
wind
up.
in your
So,
hair,
after this take 3, and then we're gonna
watching the waves wash by, getting high on no pair. Oh, days go by, I would disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. So let's travel even when the money's low. Let's dance in front of the storm. Cliff down to the waters below. Cause life's more fun when you live it. Cause life's more fun when you live it. Cause life's more fun when you live it.
Alright, so the harmonics on this bass versus this bass are doing better. They are doing better. I don't know if it's the extra kick side chain or whatever the fuck's happening, but the ones on this one is like way
Cause days go by.
versus this one. actually is the same. It's just the other things that are happening in the same period of time are different. Okay, so it's not gonna get handled tonight, honestly. You know what I mean? And I need to drop that back down in volume. Otherwise, it's distorting. It's like fucking up the chorus.
Oh, days go by, I would disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. So let's travel even when the money's low. Let's dance in the storm. Click down to the walls below. 'Cause life's more fun when you live it.
I think it's also has something to do with the fact that like this bass has like the side chain on that one is doubled down. Whereas this one is not. It just has one. And
life's more fun when you live it.
I'd be curious to like see what the I'm gonna put the like A-B. Man, it is getting cold. It's getting cold in the home. Little baby suck on his thumb. Little baby suck on his tiny thumb. All right. Lasta Doska. Let's see. So I wanted to add the universal. No, wait. It's in the plugin alliance, and it is the AB. It's right here. The adapter. Yeah, adapt meter.
Life's more fun when you live it.
Alright, cool. I'm cool with it, honestly, as of right now. I'm gonna come back and like touch it up or whatever, but I'm super stoked. I'm like really happy with where this came from to where it's at right now. It is so much more in line with like something that I would want to put out. Like I feel like this really is the final boss of this song, you know? This song has been in progress for so long. Like, I mean, I think I made this in 2017 is like the first version of this or something. Like it was real. I mean, it was really long ago. I mean, you can tell. Let's see. It's like it's pretty obvious whenever you. It's saying 2021, but that's not right. I know that's not right. Let's go to the backup sessions. All the backup sessions of 2021. Nah, that's also not right. I know that's not right. I know that isn't, because this is named 2020, and that was an update. That was an update of this song, was in 2020. This is older than that. This is like, I know this is from like 2018, 2017. This is from forever ago. Anyways, nonetheless, this is definitely like the final boss of this song, and I'm gonna print out a little version of this for myself. And then, oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Wait, okay. This is what I need. And then export to the desktop. It's the new. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? Happy, trying on 14, 2022, Florida 6, 30, 25. Oh my god, it's so cute. 30, 20. Oh my gosh, there's people in here. Why is there so many people all of a sudden? Holy oh wait, this isn't me. What happened? Yo, I just got fooled so bad. I got fooled so bad. I saw the TikTok. I looked over at my TikTok screen, and there was like a shit ton of comments, and like there was like people. There's actually people viewing the live stream, not nobody viewing the live stream. And I got so excited. I was like, oh my god! I looked away, and everyone came in. And there's people here, but no, it was all lies. There's nobody here. Oh my. I ran a 5K today, guys. I'm proud of myself. My shins were so in pain. I didn't know if I was gonna like be able to even run today, because I tried to run like 2 days ago with this girl I met at the gym, and she's like a runner girl, and I was like, yeah, that'll be cool. I like to run. I was running like all the time like a few months ago, so I'll be fine. I had like hurt my shins a little bit. Like I could feel them when I was playing basketball like 2 days prior. I go on a run with this girl, man, and my shins start hurting so bad, like a mile in, and I was like, I have to walk. There's like my shins and my calves were so cooked. They were so cooked. And I was like, if I would have kept trying to run, I probably would have gotten injured, first of all. Second of all, I wouldn't have been able to run the 5K today because I would have been injured. But I know I looked goofy. Because she's like, runs like fucking a half marathon, you know what I mean? Like that's like, she just does that in her week. She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna run like 11 miles. It's crazy. I'm like, yeah, I can bust out one. Uno, no dos, just uno. You know. All right, so that's done. I'm gonna let this song play through real quick for whoever is watching this, and I'm gonna use the restroom real quick before I do. I need to make a Christmas list for the family. They always like to have a few things, and I just need to put together something minimal, because I would like to get, like, you know, if they're gonna buy me stuff, I'd like to get a basketball, like a really nice indoor basketball, nice backpack, like a nice duffel bag, and maybe like a few kind of like more dressy type outfits, like some like turtlenecks, some more like dress slacks, pretty much it. Maybe another pair of dress shoes that are like brown. I love clothes and shoes. So it's like, then you like, whenever you have like plenty of clothes and shoes, then you can just like, you know, look at your closet, boom, pop it out, put it down, have it set aside for the next day, easy money, or for like if you're going out, it's nice to have like plenty of options to like mix and match. Very zesty of me, I know. But all right, anyways, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna go use the Tinkler. And I hope you enjoy my masterpiece of future bass.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, 'Cause life's more fun when you live it. Cause life's more fun when you live it. Chasing our future, arms wide open. Oh, we'll keep going, baby, even when we're broken. 'Cause days go by, how they disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. So let's try, even when the money's low. Let's dance in thunderstorm. Cliff down to watch the love. 'Cause life's more fun when you live it. So let's try, even when the money's low. Let's dance in thunderstorm. Cliff down to watch the chasing our future, arms wide open. Oh, we'll keep
As soon as you put the plug-in on the Sonic, you're 90%, 95% of the way there.
What other plugins do you know that you could put one instance on every track and already getting the balance of your mix together?
I can really help with the feelings firing. I don't know why, but I'm catching up.
The IDX plugin has this capability of knowing exactly where to add punch and energy to my Sonic. That one knob is the only thing I typically have to use.
IDX is really good about taking a tired or maybe bland sounding element and breathing life into it. It takes those frequencies that need to pop and it makes them pop.
We'll have a ride. I don't need to hide, 'cause we'll be alright. I'm dancing, you're having the time of your life.
One plugin, no need to stack lots of different EQs and compressors.
You're resolving a lot of the issues that you would normally spend hours trying to find anyway.
All within a couple clicks of a button.
'Cause I made
Yo, damn, thanks for saying something. Iris, is that you? You're muted. Iris, is that you? Did you like text me back and then I just didn't respond to you? Oops, you texted me. Oh, I planned this for a while. I think that is you. Yes, what's up, sweetheart? And I wanted to FaceTime because I wanted to talk to you. You can see that I'm ultimately failing with my live streaming career right now. I'm not an asshole. You didn't text me back for an hour and a half, so let's see, when was it? Yeah, it was an hour and 20 minutes to be precise, madame. So, and it's only been 40 minutes since you texted me, and I've been doing this. Anyways, you get to see me, I'm falling on my face currently as far as success with the live streaming. But nonetheless, we have a smile on our face because we love life here at Izzo Day. Also, we made this song, which was really cool. I'll play it in the background so you can hear it because I think that you just came on here, I would assume. Let's see. You can tell me what you think. I'm assuming that you'll probably tell me it's nice because you just always say nice things to me. But here, you can listen to it anyways.
Sun in our eyes, wind in your hair, watching the waves wash by, getting how no pair. Oh, days go by, I let disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. So let's travel even when the money's low. Let's dance in front of the storm. Cliff down to the waters below. 'Cause life's more fun when you live it. Life's more fun when you live it. Chasing our future, arms wide open. Oh.
Anyways, I feel like, did you leave? You left. Did you say goodbye because you don't want to keep listening? You said this is nice and then you left. Is that what happened? No way. I think you're back. Alright. I'm glad you liked it. I really am happy. That song's like really super old, but I definitely did a full turnaround on that thing. The vocal is not my proudest, as I said like a little bit ago, but still love it. Alright, Curves, the world's first autonomous EQ. Dude, Waves is definitely at the top. Clarity, VX, Deverb, Instant AI Room, Instant AI Room and Reverb removal for voice. I don't know if that's an issue I have, to be honest with you. I don't ever really struggle with. I never think to myself, like that's the issue. This delay, there's another plugin that looks like this delay that I want. That makes me want to go to Miami and get drunk, lose a shoe, adopt a strange flamingo, and leave the club when the sun comes up. There you go. I like that. I like that interpretation. It's a good interpretation. Alright. What other plugins? So I got this one. I have a bunch of these CLA compressors already. I do not need that. I do not need this. I do not need that. I have that already. And another thing I have, this is on the list. A lot of people use this, but I have like the auto-tune suite, so do I really need that? Not necessarily. Clarity, VX, AI-powered noise remover for vocals and voice. Wait, hold up. What the fuck is this then? What is this guy? Smart EQ, and dynamics for vocals. So this is doing removal, AI-powered noise removal, but wait, hold up. That's what this other thing was supposed to do too. This is supposed to add the clear, intelligent. Alright, let's click. Let's see what they're talking about.
I went in your profile, exotic and so wild. Points ranking up cause your halo was so high. Trolls try to flex, but they stuntin' as hella lies. I send in a drop and make you block all the other guys. Blind by your influence, blowing up my screen to get intimate. Scrolling through your feed, ducking through the simps. See you was all hard bubble, so I blew a kiss. You reply with a smile, now I'm on your list. Not for cheating with the code, but I can't resist. So tell me, what does it take to stay ahead of the pace and make a name in a race and get a slice of the cake? I see that look in your eye. You got your mind in place between struggle and fly. You can carry that weight, so we don't buckle and break. We said those trickles of fate.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't need that plugin for that, bro. You can put that into like the LAI plugin. If you like are really having like that issue, don't buy that. Yeah, I don't like that one. It removes the noise, but it makes it sound tinny, which is like there's other things that are cheap. Like there's other things to do that. I'm not into that one. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's go to the next page. I think this hybrid delay is like super popular, but I have a really similar tape plugin, and honestly, I like never really liked the tape plugins. They're cool sometimes. I got the SSL channel strip thing. I don't need another compressor, multi-band compressor. The Fab filter's plenty good. Let's see. Waves tune, not only the Waves tune, the BB tubes, that's like beautiful and beastly tube saturation. I do like saturation. That could be, we'll put that on the little hearts list. Hey, it's not letting me heart it. Oh shit, it wants me to sign up. Okay, whatever. I'll sign in. I'll sign up with Google. All right, let's go with this one. Yeah, continue. Why did it do that shit? Okay, here we are. We're already in. All right. Now I can give it a little heart. Next. Recently viewed products. The NS1 noise suppressor. I think that's actually single control noise suppression for the voice. That I think does the same exact thing as that other plugin, except it's just, let's watch the video.
In this video, I'm going to show you how you can easily remove background noises with one simple movement within Premiere Pro using this incredibly simple to use plugin called the NS1 by Waves Audio. I'll show you how to do it in Adobe Premiere, but you can use NS1 in other video or audio editing software too. You'll find the complete list on waves.com/NS1. So let's get to it. This is a promotional video for a yoga teacher training course. Here's a little piece of it with just the raw sound recorded with a lavalier mic.
Namaste. My name is Aryan Ved. I'm from Central India. I've been practicing yoga for 20 years now, and I've been teaching yoga for 12 years. And I would like to invite you to my yoga teacher training course.
As a rule of thumb, when working with synced audio recorded on set, the first thing you want to do is to get rid of any unwanted noises before EQing, compressing, or any other manipulation to balance and improve the sound. Now, as you can hear, it's pretty well recorded. You can clearly hear his voice and understand what he's saying. Having said that, there are some background noises. The room is echoing a bit, you can hear the air conditioning working. It's not ideal, and there are a lot of things you can do to make it sound better. I'm going to pull up the NS1 plugin and show you how quick and easy it is to get rid of these problems.
Namaste. My name is Aryan Ved. I'm from Central India. I've been practicing yoga for 20 years now, and I've been teaching yoga for 12 years. And I would like to invite you to my yoga teacher training course.
It already sounds much better.
It's pretty much just a gate. It's like an audio gate, which, I mean, it's one knob, which makes it easier, I guess. But it's not really, like, life-changing. I'm looking for some things that are, like, going to make a big difference. Like, the other plugins definitely have this de-esser I've seen gently minimizes vocal sibilance and harshness. This, I think, can be handled in the other plugin, though, that's for, like, the vocals. I think that one is going to be the Vocal Bender. Real-time vocal pitch and format manipulation. Okay, I got a plugin that does that already. I probably have a few plugins that do that, but... Sound Shifter. Time and pitch stretch audio with multi-options. That seems very relevant nowadays. Let's see. These other ones are looking nice. Doubler. I've seen people use this in a bunch of videos, or in several videos. I don't know. That looks kind of cool. Imaging stuff is like always, it's always nice to have like different imagers, because then it's like the imagers kind of sound slightly different. Let's see what their video on this one is talking about. Hey Buster, I'm trying to watch where's it at? Tell me about it. There's no video? Man, yeah, demo. Wait, where's this? No. I was like asking for a demo. I don't know about that. Here we go. Oh, this is super old. This is like a much older version. Yeah, this is way too old to pay attention to. This is a much different plugin now. It's a much different world since then. Much different world since then. Stereo Imager, Ovox, Resynthesis, Renaissance Compressor, API, Abbey Road, ADT. I don't know how important that is. I could be into getting like the saturator maybe. Clarity VX Deverb Pro. I don't think that's gonna be necessary. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. So what's up? What's up, Iris? What you doing? How's your Thanksgiving been? I know you said you weren't gonna do much, but maybe you did something fun. The NLS non-linear summer. Huh. H reverb. Okay. Lush reverb sound with unlimited tweakability. You know, it's always nice to have different plugins for the reverb. Maybe this could be good. Let's see how this sounds. I got a video for this one so people like it, maybe. It 15 minutes is way too long.
Hi, I'm Greg Wells. This is one I really like a lot, and I'll get into how I got there.
He loves it.
It sounds like this.
Lover's arms are sweet divine. I was yours and you were mine. Love was blind. Hold me tighter as I melt. I knew it then that you're the best thing I ever felt.
So let me explain.
That sounds nice. That could be an option. It was busy. No, my day was chill. We did the turkey trot this morning. A little 5K. My shins hurt really, really bad like all week, so I was kind of not expecting to be able to run it, to be honest, and I fucking ran the whole thing. I didn't only run the whole thing, I actually ran the whole 5K in 28 minutes, which is an 8 minute and 40 second mile, which is not bad. Not bad, especially whenever my shins were like, I couldn't even run like the other day because my shins hurt so bad. So I was pretty happy about that. I was actually super thankful that I didn't have to look like a chump in front of 4,000 people. Not that anyone was paying attention or gave a shit, but for my own ego, I guess. Thanks, Iris. Appreciate you. And then we had the turkey. We had the Thanksgiving meal with the family. And I took a nice 3-hour nap on the chair downstairs with the team. And then I worked for a few hours, like 3 or 4 hours. I went to the gym for a bit, and then I came home, worked for a few hours. Now I'm doing this because I don't want to accidentally miss this sale. Which I just need to find one more plugin. In phase, easily fix phase issues in your mix. But okay, so wait, your day, I was tired though, my day was very busy. Nice. So wait, it was busy, but I saw that you went shopping. This looks really funny with my big furry knees. My knee looks like bigger than my head. Actually, I think my knee is as big as my head. I'm pretty interesting size noggin. Alright, let's look at this one. This could be good. For like kick drums and stuff like that, to like put the kick and the bass in phase. This could be cool. Damn, this is like from forever ago.
Setting there, and I'm going to copy this over to the B channel so we have the gain and we can do a full comparison of the movement and the non-movement. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this across. So I'm dragging the slider. I can also drag the waveform display if I like. And I'm keeping an eye here on the phase correlation meter. So you see as I move this along, you could see that it will sort of peak out, and I can kind of watch that, and that's a nice helpful guide to see that I'm getting the best phase coherency of the whole sample that is grabbed with the capture setting here. And so this will give me the phase correlation of left and right. And what we can do now is A/B the two sides. So let's listen to what this is like with the movement and as the original. So you can hear that the snare is much closer now to center imaging. And with that shifted, you hear that the hi-hat shifts definitively over to the left, but so does the snare, which will pull the imaging out. Right, so what this is doing here,
I think that's nice. That's cool. I see how that is like helpful. That's definitely decent. I'm not hating on that one for sure. That one has like that definitely is good for like if you're recording like live instruments, in like stereo. You know what I mean? Like you're recording like several microphones on like a drum kit, like how he had was talking about. I can see how that would be helpful. The L1 Alta Maximizer. So like some of these plugins are like just old, so there's like a bunch of different versions. So the much newer version is probably the best. Infected Mushroom Pusher. I've heard about this one. Instant Sonic Enhancer for mastering and mixing. Let's watch the video on this one. I feel like I remember somebody saying like this was like really good for like bass and EDM music and stuff like that, which could also correlate to. Oh, it was from them. I think they are the Infected Mushroom. Like, that is a band or like a group. They make bass music. Magic, Low End. A lot of high reviews. People like that one. 4.8 stars. Reviews. Let's see what they say. Great for low end bus, drum bus, and master. Adds pop and shine. Lets things through the mix. All in one VST. Use delicately as it doesn't need much to add to your mix. Very powerful, easy to overcook. Okay, this is like from a few months ago. I use it on every project now. I really like this plugin. It can really shape your color of mix. I do wish it had more presets from some great well-known mixers so you had a quick starting point. The plugin is a little bit overwhelming at first as any new audio. What's up, Blu-ray player? Oh shit, bro. I remember you. I do. What's going on, man? How was your Thanksgiving, dog? Did you do anything fun? Smart sound. Okay, yeah. So it's overwhelming. It has a preset almost for everything. Well, the other guy just said it didn't have any preset. Well, he said something different. Boosting presets, probably because it has a low-end harmony knob that is hard to set for such harmonic instrument. However, it boosts many mixed tracks seamlessly and is a high IQ product. What the fuck? A high IQ? Are you Trump? I was having a hard time reading that because I was like, it wasn't comprehending as to like, it's a high IQ product. You gotta be smart to use it. You gotta have them brain cells. Going good. Thanksgiving was okay. How have you been? Pretty solid, man. Hanging out, working on the tunes. We finished. I'll play this one again. I'll play like, I'm gonna pull it up and then. Wait, where's that? You can hear the like back half of it.
Future, arms wide open. Oh, keep going, baby. Even when we're broken, 'cause days go by, how they disappear. Oh, that's why, my love, we can't live in fear. So let's try living when the money's low. Let's dance in front of the storm. Click down to the walls below. Cause life's more fun when you live it.
So yeah, I did that one. This is like rave meets EDM meets lo-fi. Heck yeah, bro. Yeah. So that was the one I just finished up. This plugin looks cool. This guy hates it. This guy really is not a fan, man. Just like this month, this plugin isn't really relevant. There's nothing new and truly effective. I won't be using it. Uh-oh. Okay, original plugin. I like it, thanks. Okay, original plugin. I like it, thanks. That seems awkward phrasing. The lack of complexity works well on this pedal. This is an enhanced sound rather than fixed problem plugin. It will turn a great track into an amazing one. Great. Very easy to use and sounds amazing on drums. I have used it on a guitar as well, but it really shines on kick and main drum bus. Definitely my go-to for quick punchiness and power. Man, I could be game for that. I like we'll put it on the wish list. We'll see how it goes. Iris, did you leave me? Did you leave me, my sweet Iris? Man, he's like, look at that thing. That thing looks like a what is that called? Steampunk. It's very steampunk. Vocal multi-effect producer Nirvana and Foo Fighters, by the producer from Nirvana and Foo Fighters. Well, that's cool. Butch Vig vocals. I mean, those are like epic. To have mixed for them is pretty epic. Bass fingers? Nuanced, multi-sampled, fingerless bass with key switch articulations. That's what I want. That is definitely what I want. What are you talking about, son? I need to see this video. I would love to get like an instrument. Because let's see how this is. Let's see what this is. Okay, come on. Sold me, son. Alright, that's gonna be I think that's gonna be my last one. I'm gonna just like look at a few more, but I think that's gonna be it. I really like the idea of, I don't have any plugins that are like that. I don't have any, you still streaming on TikTok? I am still streaming on TikTok. They don't necessarily like me on there. It's hard, man. The whole streaming thing is hard. I haven't started clipping for real. Like, I've started clipping, but I haven't started putting out any of the clips. So I'm hoping that will make things better. But, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't change it to all before. Oopsies. Oopsie daisies. Iris, my dear, are you still here? Iris, my dear. I love that, but if you are here, I love that dress that you had on. And that is like super crazy that that's the dress that you were wearing after that text you sent me last week. That was so pretty. I love little white I love little flowers, and I love white. I love the flowers on the white. It's just so good. So very good. Maserati GRP. Abbey Road vinyl. I have a vinyl plug-in, Grand Rhapsody piano. I don't know. I don't really need like a piano. Just put in piano sounds. I would like to just get a really nice grand piano, but that would be thousands and thousands of dollars. NX. And the old pumper. I remember when I first started making music, people were using that. I have a feeling that's not relevant anymore. PS22 stereo maker. Convert mono to stereo or widen the stereo image. I have plenty of plugins that do that, and I don't think I would want to use that one. Clarity, the noise reduction for voice and broadcast. Nah. Kramer Pi compressor, Many American reverb, Abbey Road, red. I'm not seeing too much that would be like that I need. I need to find one more though, so I think it's gonna be the bass, the V comp, analog model compressor with vintage transformer sound. Don't hate that, but multi-mod rack, host 3 waves, distortion and plugins. Well, maybe that's what I want actually. what is this thing? Ambiscus encoder, convert mono stereo and surround to 360 B format mixes. Oh, that must be the part of like creating that like Adobe surround sound thing, or maybe I forget what it's called. Dolby Atmos, maybe. This is. I think I'm gonna get this. This looks really cool.
Meet Multimod Rack, the next level in creative multiband distortion. The only tool versatile enough to let you place analog Abbey Road saturation on your lows, crunchy overdrive on your mids, berserk wave shaper distortion on your highs, or switch them around however you want. Get surgical with pinpoint multiband control and adjustable crossover points. Get creative with 5 outrageous modulators modulating nearly every individual control inside each plugin. And harness hundreds of powerful categorized presets. So next time you need distortion, step up to next level creative multiband distortion.
That's sick. That's super, super cool. I have a weird feeling though that you have to have the other plugins. Three ways most popular distortion plugins, Abbey Roads. Oh no, it is. Join forces is a powerful and a trio in a multi-mod. This virtual rack holds 3 instances of any of these plugins, or substitute auto pan, chorus, compressor, delay, distortion. Yes! Okay, yeah, this is it, dude. No, the bass is way not as cool as this. This is definitely what I need. Yeah. Add to cart, that's it. Woo! We did it. We did it, man. We did it. That's okay, so yeah, that would normally be $100. This is why I never buy Waves plugins. Let's just look at everything. Let's look at this. So normally the Alta Maximizer would be $100. The Intelligent Dynamics is $79. The RVox $129. Silk Evoke $150.99. Dang, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Wow. That's... Woo! Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Instant savings of this. Okay, well, we're just gonna move that over to this other screen over here, and I'll check that out. Alright, team. Well, Alexis Monique, she was in here. She didn't even say hi. What happened, Alexis? What happened, friend? I know we're not really friends anymore. We used to be friends. Somebody that I used to know, daddy. Somebody. Alright. You gotta take some of them happy pills sometimes, you know what I'm saying, son? Alright, team. Well, we are struggling. We're struggle busing to success. But we love what we're doing. And remember,
life's more fun when you live
very cool, very nice, love it very much. Alright, team, we're out of here. I'm clocking out. We did a 3, what did we do? 2.5 hours? Started kind of late. Started very late. Anywho,